I say check, you say one. Checks one. Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Olicast 111. With today's podcasters, we have four now. My name is Vito Namora, as from previous episodes.
My name is Anita Putri Mazaya.
My name is Haiko Galuwi Caksana.
My name is Raishan Indiamdani.
And we have invited two of our teachers from SMPN 111 to become our interviewees for today. May you introduce yourselves?
Start from me?
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Ahmad Bakhtiar Zen. I am one of the teachers here as a teacher of English here. Okay?
Hello everyone. Everyone calls me Pak Yudo. So I'm math teacher in 111 Junior High School. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bahtiar and Mr. Yudo, for introducing yourselves. Before we jump into the questions, we would like to know a little bit more about you. Please.
About what is?
Maybe about your personal life or what you teach here.
Okay, I will start from my educational background, I think. I have graduated from bachelor degree, English department. That is why I teach here English here. And the next one I also took postgraduated from Universitas Profesor Dr. Hamka. Major we call it administrasi pendidikan or educational administration. And then the next one I have finished yet. I have also taken postgraduated from Unindra, but still got certified or still in progress. And then the next one I just want to tell you that I have a lot of activities that I usually do in my daily life. Of course, as a teacher, I teach here. Maybe 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it can be 8 hours here, and then I have also a side job like writing in a magazine. Yeah. And I also teach in another institution. We call it as also teaching. Yeah. And then also I have so many hobbies like reading and writing and also playing music. And if you want to know more about our activities, you can check from my web in blogspot.com. I have already posted my writing, and if you want to know about more about my writing on the magazine, you can find the magazine in this kinds of library in our library, yeah, in our library. And then also, if you want to find, you just need to find my other activities. You can find it, but maybe I'm still waiting for the progress, so I didn't want to tell you about it. It is still postponed, yeah. And then for my favorite, is it okay? My favorite food, like yeah, my favorite. I have one my favorite food. It is the favorite one, I think. Nasi goreng, yeah, nasi goreng. One of the place or nasi goreng vendors or nasi goreng stores. I found it in Citraland or Ciputra Mall, but I don't know exactly. It has already been, has not already been there. And then also when I heard about nasi goreng, I will try to find it. Is it okay? Is it delicious or not? I must try.
Do you like spicy?
Yeah, of course. Spicy mania, yeah. Spicy mania. Without any chili, I think there's nothing to taste. Yeah. I'm uh, delighted, or I like really having my food in spicy wine. And then the next one, about my favorite food, another favorite fruits, yeah, fruits. The most favorite one is mango, and also sometimes watermelon. Yeah. I think if I told more about my personalities, you can find every day here at school. I don't want to tell you about my personality. It is not objective, I think. Okay, I think that's all for my information about myself. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Bahtiar. And what about you, Mr. Yudo?
Okay, thanks for the time. So I'll start from my education background. As what Mr. Batiar said, maybe almost the same. But the difference is I got my bachelor degree from Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia, mathematics education. And I've been teaching for more than 10 years. But in this school, just, yeah, 1.5, I guess, almost 2 years. So I have no plan yet to take my master degree, maybe one day, hopefully, yeah. Uh, and then what else? My favorite hobbies. Uh, Recently, my students knew my favorite hobby. It's playing video games. But you don't have to know what kind of game that I play or what the count is. But for all of you, the one who watch this video, playing video games is not bad. The one that makes it bad is when you play the games not on the right time.
Yeah. We need to
Because when you play video games, actually you can enhance, improve your creativity, creative skills, critical thinking, and so on. But be sure that you play the games on the right time. So you have to manage when you have to study the lessons and then when you have to play the games.
So, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food and drinks. Okay. Normally I will say all spicy food, but you will understand when you are getting older. There's something different with your body. You start to feel it. You start to feel the stomach ache, the hurt, the pain. So I will not say spicy food now. Just maybe the let's say anything that is grilled or roasted will be fine, but not spicy. Yeah, and then for the drink, I guess well, coconut, ice coconut, yeah. Yeah, coconut for sure it's healthy. It can cure many diseases. That's what I heard from a doctor or someone who, at least someone who told me that. Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Yudo and Mr. Bahtiar, for your amazing educational journey and also personal life. And let's move on to the questions, shall we? Maybe, okay. First, how do you perceive the theme of this year's Hari Guru Nasional or National Teachers Day, which is Guru Hebat Indonesia Kuat? Or what is your opinion on the theme of this year's Teachers Day?
Indonesia Hebat.
Guru hebat Indonesia
Ah,
Kuat.
okay. Guru Hebat Indonesia Kuat. I think it is a incredible one, yeah, for the team. And then I think my opinion, it is great because without any teachers, it is nothing. Yeah, teachers or us or another teachers will always support the students or their students to get something to accomplish or to achieve their best future, to arrange how to get it, to motivate their students to get or to accomplish their study, to find their own best future. And then for the best teacher, of course, will find, will we call it, will create their best students. And of course, from their best students will also create their best condition, especially in Indonesia. All of the students in Indonesia who are best for getting something will create Indonesia, the best one for Indonesia. That is why Guru Hebat Indonesia will be hebat. Yeah, from the teacher create the best students. From the best student will create the best Indonesia. That is why I really feel that it is the best team for this Hari Guru Nasional. Yeah, National Teachers Day. I think that is my opinion about the team. Thank you.
I also agree. Like being a teacher is very important for our next generation's future. Thank you, Mr. Bakhtiar, for your answer. Next is Payudo. Can you give us?
Okay, what was the theme again? Guruku hebat?
Guru hebat Indonesia Kuat.
Okay, Guru Hebat Indonesia Kuat. Guruku Hebat Indonesia Kuat. So, in my opinion, that means if we want to have a very strong nation, it begins from the teacher. Yeah, from the teachers. So, like all the professionals, all the people who work in this world, they were students, right? And the one who made them great, one of them is of course teachers. So I think it's a good team. Indonesia will be strong when you have good teachers or great teachers. So it's a good team. That's my opinion.
I will be agree about your opinion, Mr. Yudo, that everybody could be great, and smart if because of the teachers. And next questions.
I'll continue to the next question, okay? The second question is, what sort of strategy that you implement to align with this theme? For example, in terms of teaching students or capacity buildings or other strategies. What do you think?
All right. So of course, I've done a lot of strategies in my class, in my lessons. For example, one of them is when I teach my students. Oftenly, I use some technologies. This kind of technology, such as the application in the phone. Yeah. Of course, it is useful, and then at the end, it can create a great nation. Why? Because in this 21st century, if you want to be the leader, if you want to be on the top, then you have to, you have to, yeah, you have to be creative. You have to understand all this technology, because if you want to go overseas, you will meet a lot of people who are, yes, yes. So one of them is I use technology in my lessons, and then of course I engage my students Every time I teach, I put this in their mind. You are the reader now, and you are the leader.
Thank you for your opinion, Mr. Yudo. I really like the answer because intelligent people can lead the nation to a more better nation. Next is Mr. Bahtiar.
Okay. Strategy.
Yes.
Talking more about strategy, I think all of the teachers in Indonesia have great strategies to implement their own educational brand, background, educational experience to their students. Of course, we, as your teachers, the strategy is not more about how to study, how to learn something, but it is more how to manage you all in the classroom. And of course, all the teachers, not only in this school and also in Indonesia, try their best strategy to implement their own experience in teaching. One of my strategy is concerned more about competency. Yeah, because I am a language teacher. So what does it mean? It means that as long as my students try to improve their own competency, not only in Bahasa Indonesia and also in Bahasa Inggris. In English, in Bahasa, it's okay. The most important thing here, with language, with English, they can't find any information here in Indonesia and also in foreign country. Like if you want to explore in internet, through internet, you can find a lot of information in English and also in Bahasa. With language competency, with English competency, you can find, is it useful for you or not? Yeah. That is why the best strategy for me to implement to you as my students is, I just want you to improve your own language competency, even it is in Bahasa and of course in English as your major. Yeah. What about the activity? I have also implemented my strategy using my English seminar program, English seminar project, and also try to motivate you to read so many kinds of book like storybook. That is my strategy to improve your own competency. Because of the competency you find it is best for you, you will also find your best way to get anything. I think that is my strategy.
So,
Thank you, Mr. Bahtiar, for your amazing answer. And yes, I think those strategies are absolutely amazing and also actually very fun. And
for another next question, Janita.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let's continue to the next question, which is being a teacher your passion or your goal in life? Can who knows? Maybe you wanted to be a singer, but Takdir said otherwise. And also, and what exactly inspired you both to become a teacher? Okay, the first to answer is Pak Bakhtiar.
So I would like to tell you more about in the past time. Yeah. When I was in kindergarten, in elementary school, and junior high school and senior high school, yeah, it is my teacher is not my dream. Teacher is not my dream of profession that I need to get. Yeah, that I need to get. I just believe in Allah Subhanahu wa Taala that Allah will direct me to get the best profession that I need. Uh, when I graduated from senior high school, Allah direct me to take this major. What is that? It is English department. I do not know exactly what is that. One thing that I know, I need to master English here in that institution. Yeah, I didn't know that. I was going to be a teacher after I graduated from the institution. Yeah, but mashallah, alhamdulillah, because of the provision, I found that it is a really great profession for me because I can give the best one for my students. I can share my happiness. I can share my kindness. I can share everything that I think it is good for them. Yeah, good for them. I can also share something that Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala asked to do, provide to do, and then that is why teacher is a great profession for us, for me especially. Yeah, yeah. I just want to say Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Allah direct me to be a teacher. I think that's all.
Okay, so this is an interesting question because you're going to know what was my yes or the options that I picked when I was graduated from high school. So it was in 2006 when I want to enroll to some universities. We, the high schoolers, needed to pick two options, two majors. The first that I picked was not a teacher or education major. You want to know? All right. The first option that I picked was no. There is no. That there is an art, but there is no singer major. I think. The first option that I picked was a doctor.
Makes sense.
Yeah, in Pajajaran University, general doctor because if you want to get the bachelor degree in the doctor, then it's just general. Then if you want to be a specialist, you have to study again. Yeah, just general one. And the second one is a teacher. So I use strategy when I pick this. You know that if you want to enter this, let's say a doctor major, you need to reach a very high score. But the teacher is, you know, the gap is that big. So I use that strategy. One is very high, one is not that high. Yeah. If you pick both high, of course, when your score is not that enough, then you lost both options, right? So you have to pick one very high, and then the one is just standard. Only two, and then I was not accepted because maybe the score is not that high. So and then I was accepted in education University of Indonesia, UPI. UPI. UPI, Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia. Okay. So if you ask me, being a teacher was my passion? No, it was not. But being a doctor was my passion. But I learned something new. Yeah, by being a teacher for more than 10 years, I learned something new. You know what? A teacher actually can be anything. They can be singer. They can be comedian. They can be magician. They can be artists. They can be even a doctor. Why? Because when you are a teacher, you have to understand all of the one that I said. How to entertain the students, how to teach. Of course, that's the professionality. How to teach, how to entertain the students. Sometimes how to cure. Yeah. For example, if you get accident, let's say, uh, when you do some art and craft and then your finger got cut, and then you cried. So we have to know how to heal, how to cure. But I'm not a doctor, but I should know how to treat you before you go to the real doctor, right? So being a teacher can actually be anything. That's the fun thing that I just learned from being a teacher more than 10 years. Thank you.
That's a very interesting answer, Mr. Yudo. Yeah, because we think you're very smart and you could be a doctor if you wanted to, but
Yeah.
I'm sure we're glad that you became a teacher because
Yeah,
then you
so-
wouldn't have shared your knowledge with us.
So if you want to be a doctor, just study hard, guys.
Or if you want to be a doctor, just be a teacher.
No to Haikal.
Doctor, doctor, doctor. What?
Doctor?
Doctor? You want to be a doctor? What?
What?
Specialist? What?
So the next question will be asked by Raisha.
Okay. Can you open it? Sorry. Okay. Okay. For the fourth question is, can you share a little journey about your teaching journey? Can you share a little about your teaching journey? Okay, so who wants the first?
Mr. Bastiar can
go first.
I go next.
Okay. Teaching journey. You mean beside the school I have already teach in so many schools. Of course, I would like to tell you more about it. Actually, when I was in college, someone or my friend asked me to teach. Yeah, over me teaching in a course. Yeah, that is I think it is the first experience I found that teaching is really great experience. I stopped because I must finish my study. And then before finishing the study, I also find that someone else over me to teach. Yeah. To teach in one place. Like Bimbel. Yeah. Bimbel. The lesson, of course, English. Yeah. But the students, so many students from elementary, junior, and also senior high school. Yeah. We call it as non-formal education. Yeah. What about in formal education? In formal education, I have experienced in teaching in one of the schools still in West Jakarta. We call it an vocational school. Not so far from here in Jelambar, West Jakarta. Can we say the name of the school? It's okay. Okay. The school is SMK Barat Trikora 2. Jelambar, you know Jelambar, not for in front of across from Indonesia. Yeah. You can find there. Yeah. Not so far from Indonesia. Yeah. I also had an experience teaching in one of senior high school in I don't know exactly North Jakarta, I think. or Kemayoran, in Kemayoran. Yeah, in Kemayoran. The senior high school is Triwibawa, and also when I was in college, the institution asked me to have practical teaching in SMA Negeri 23 Jakarta. Yeah. Before here, before in SMP Negeri 111 Jakarta, I also have an experience teaching in one of the teaching process in SMP Negeri 61 Jakarta. So this is what we call it. This is the last experience for me teaching as an English teacher in SMP Negeri 111 Jakarta. Yeah. I think that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your answer.
Okay, for the next, Mr. Yudo.
All right. So it's about teaching journey.
Yes, your teacher.
All right. So my teaching journey is not that. Uh, uh, it's not a path. It's not a long path. So it's just a short path because I teach students in two schools, just two schools. So this one, 111, and then my previous school. One of the school in West Jakarta. But I got unique experience when I was teaching in my previous school because I ever taught in kindergarten, elementary,
Oh.
junior high school, and plus advanced diploma. So advanced diploma, like in that school, the junior high school is only until grade grade 4, and after that there is no high school. So grade 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you continue in advanced diploma for 2 years, I guess, 2 until 3 years. Depends on the major, and then you can continue to get your bachelor degree in other country for about 1.5 or 2 years. So I did teaching kindergarten. I teach them how to draw. And then elementary, I teach many subjects. Previously, I taught mathematics, obviously, science, English language. Yeah, and then in junior school, it was mathematics, science, biology, physics, chemistry, and then sometimes accountings, business studies, economics. So if you what is that, the food that you call in Jakarta, gado gado, or Indonesian mixed salad with peanut sauce. Yeah, but it make that's the thing that make me I had a lot of things that I can tell to my students.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so now here in 111, I teach two subjects, mathematics and informatics or computer science. But aside from teaching, the difference between this school and the previous school is, aside from teaching here, you get a lot of things to do. Such as you have to be the leader of a group that doing something related to, the preparation of assessment,
Oh yeah.
and then also some events. Yeah, it's a cool things to do. It's a cool thing to do.
Get many experience.
Yes, I gain a lot of experience. So that's the difference between the previous school and school now.
Okay, for the next question, Vita
It's
or Haikal?
okay, me. Thank you, Mr. Yudo and Mr. Bahtiar, for your wonderful answers. And for number 5, what challenges and supports you have as a teacher, and how do you manage them? Who would like to answer first?
Wanna answer first?
course, Mr. Bahtiar can go first.
Okay.
Just the follower.
Challenge.
Challenges and supports you have as a teacher, and sorry. What challenges and supports you have as a teacher, and how do you manage them?
Challenging and
Supports as a
support
teacher.
as a teacher. Uh, Me myself always trust or believe in Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala that me is directed to be one who always direct my students. So the most challenging or supporting component that I always found is my students. Sometimes I find that my students need to be accompanied to create something, to be able to say something, to be able to write something, to be able to improve their own competency. And I need to manage how to get it, how they get their own based objective. Yeah. Of course, when you ask me who or what, my answer is all of my beloved students. Because from them I can find so many things. I can get knowledge from them. I can also get everything from them, from my students. So, of course, my students are my favorite one in my life, of course. I really love my students. Of course, because I'm your teacher, and when I teach in one place, in one institution, my students is my favorite one, my challenging one, my support one. And all of my all of my students will always support me. Will always challenge me. That's all. My answer.
Okay, so the supports that you just say this, the supports that I get from my others, or the supports that I give to others.
Maybe both.
Both. All right. So the supports that I get and the support that I give.
Yeah.
Okay, first, there are a lot of supports, of course, I get from my colleagues, my peers, teachers, my peer teachers. So the first one is, of course, advices. Yeah. So a lot of teachers give me advices, how to teach, how to behave, how to socialize, how to communicate with others. And then, yeah, I think that is important for us as human being. If we get someone that tells us what to do, yeah, and then how to be, and then yeah. So I'm glad, yeah. I have a lot of friends here, yeah, who can support me, who can direct me, yeah. And the supports, that kind of supports that I give to others, especially to my students, is as a teacher is, of course, I always, every time I teach in my class, I always tell them that no one is there is no one that is not smart. Everyone is smart. Yeah, if you learn from if you try to figure out, uh, actually there are a lot of kind of this kind of smart, or people say intelligences, right? So there is no one there is not that is not smart. So everyone is smart. The prob Yeah, the problem is, uh, if you get a full potential to be smart, because everyone can be smart, everyone is smart, then how to achieve it? Yeah, most people, the one that say I'm not smart, is actually just lazy. Yes, because I believe that everyone has this kind of smart. You just need to figure out, oh, I'm smart at this, at this, at this. So I always motivate my students, especially the one that think, the students that think that they are not smart. And then challenges. Wow, this is very interesting, because as a teacher, you have to be involved in a situation where anything can happen in the class. You got 36 students, 36 different behaviors, 36 different ideas, 36 different wants and needs, maybe. And you just one person in that classroom. So I think the most challenging uh, profession is being a teacher, teaching. Yeah, because let's say we compare it with a doctor. A doctor deal with only one patient, not 36 patients at one time, right? But being a teacher, you need to deal with 36 different students. So you can imagine if you want to be, let's say, a doctor, and then you need to deal with 36 patients at one time. That's how to be a teacher. That's how challenging a teacher is. Yeah, but sometimes, of course, we can see from the videos, we can see from social medias. Yeah, I'm not trying to cover it out, but you can see a lot of things happen. Yeah, in school, in other school, like teacher being mad, being angry, right? Being stressful, and then also, yeah, in some cases, it's involving physical things, physical touch. See how challenging being a teacher is, right? So you have to be patient. You have to get a great dedication, right? So even though you get personal problems, but in front of students, you have to be smile all the time. You have to, yes, right?
That's right.
Right? So that's how challenging being a teacher is. Thank you.
That is a wonderful.
Oh yeah.
That's a wonderful answer from Mr.
I
Yudo.
can imagine how hard teacher
Yeah, teaching is
teaching
because
35 students at the class at the same
and
time.
all of them have different emotions.
Yeah.
So it's very hard dealing each of them.
Very hard. So for the next question.
For the next question is, sorry. What do you find most rewarding about being a teacher?
Who's gonna first answer it?
Absolutely, Mr.
Okay.
What is most?
So the question is, what do you find most rewarding as being a teacher?
It is more about the moment, or
It's like maybe what do you get as being a teacher, or what do you experience? What do you find most rewarding?
okay. Actually, being a teacher is one of the really great profession that I have. I started not a teacher like now. I'm a teacher in as a civil servant. But before, I also teacher. But you know, before being a civil servant here as a teacher, I found that it's really hard for me to teach in different places. I need to go to teach in maybe 1 kilometer from my house, and then walking from my house to the place. And after a long journey being a teacher, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala give me the faith, yeah, the way to get my best profession as a teacher. In 2012, I took a test being a civil servant as a teacher profession. So before teaching here, when I was in different school, like in senior high school, vocational school, elementary school, and every school, I found here when I passed from the test being a civil servant, that is the most rewarding one that Allah Subhanahu wa Taala give me. Yeah. So what does it mean? It means that if you want to be patient, yeah, to get something, you just need to pray. Ask uh, to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, our God. He will give me or give you, and then after praying, you do what you need to do, and then after that, you will find that Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, God will direct you to get it. That is why the most rewarding one is when I am chosen by God to be a civil servant as teacher. That's it, my questions. My answer, I mean.
Thank you, Mr. Batiar. That was such a wonderful answer. And I do agree that God will provide and also direct us like how God had directed Mr. Batiar. We would like to also know from Mr. Yudo.
Okay, thank you. Absolutely, I wouldn't say the most rewarding thing to be a teacher is having great salary. I wouldn't say that, of course. Right?
Right.
That thing will not come from me. Do you expect that from me? No.
No.
Of course not.
We don't expect.
So the most rewarding thing to be a teacher or being a teacher is of course to see my students, how they develop. Yeah. The growth, right? The development, right?
Yeah.
From someone who know nothing to be someone who know many things, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So I think that is the most rewarding thing to be a teacher. You can see a lot of students when the first time you meet them, yeah, uh, they don't understand about things, right?
Yeah.
And then when we teach them, we give them knowledge, we deliver the knowledge, we share the experience from us, and then they understand, and then they grow, they develop their skills. That is the most beautiful things that I ever seen. So salary, having a great salary is just a bonus, not the most rewarding thing to be a teacher. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Okay, thank you for Mr. Bakhtiar and Mr. Yudo to answer the question. And for the next question is seventh. In your opinion, what qualities make a great teacher? In your opinion, qualities make a great teacher. Wants to answer first? Okay.
Being a teacher, of course, need qualities.
Yeah, that's right.
And I trust to all of the teachers here in our school and also the teachers in Indonesia. They have great qualities because of their profession. Yeah. As a teacher, they need to be patient to face so many students. Like Mr. Yudo said it, 36, 35 sometimes. A teacher is alone in the classroom, finding or facing their students, delivering knowledge, and also having so many characteristics from the students. Patient. That is the first one. The next one, inspiring as an idol. A teacher must be an idol because all of the students will see him or her as a teacher. Yeah, patient and also great as a model. Okay. And then if I inform you so many characteristic our teacher characteristic will be mentioned here, and I think it's not going to be enough. Yeah, because as you know, teacher is not only smart. It's not only smart. Teacher is also need to be a problem solver, a doctor, like Mr. Yudo said, and also must be good character. Yeah, have good characteristics. So I just want to get the best point for the characteristic of the teacher, the quality of the teachers. Be patient. Besides smart, yeah, be patient and also good role model. That's it, I think, for my answer. Thank you very much.
All right. So this question reminds me about something that is written on the wall somewhere. It says, good teachers teach, great teachers educate, excellent teachers inspire.
What did you get
From somewhere I forgot, so it's written on the wall.
It's like Westward.
Yes,
It's like Westward.
Westward.
Quotes from someone.
So I think that's all. You can understand, right?
Yeah.
So what a good teacher is, what a great teacher is, and what is an excellent teacher is.
Thank you for
Thank you,
the
Mr.
answer.
Yeah.
It was very inspiring.
Yeah, you know. So, Janet?
Okay. The next question is, what do you think is the most important lesson that students learn from their teachers, both inside and outside the classroom?
Me? the most important. Yeah, I don't want to say that subject or major is not important for you all to master. Yeah. Again, I would like to remind you, it doesn't mean that subjects or major like mathematics, English, or any subjects are not important for you. One is you need to get what we call as moral value. You need to get your own best akhlak. Yeah. You know faith. You need to strengthen your faith. Faith. Yeah, you need to strengthen your faith because when you find it is in yourself the strength, the strong faith, of course, believing in God that Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, or God will direct you to get everything you need, like mastering mathematics, mastering English, mastering any subject that you want to, you can find it. You can easily master. You can get easily master it. Okay? And then, you know, the most important thing after you put the highest one in what we call as gut decision, then after that you need to try, you need to have your best effort to find what is it like. You need to study hard, of course, every single subjects, but the most priority one, of course, it depends on you which one that you think that it is really your most the most priority for you to master. Yeah. And after that, after having your best effort to study or to learn something, of course you get also to respect your parents. Yeah. You put your highest level in what we call as giving or receiving from God decision, and then respect your parents, and then also you always have your best effort to get to study, and after that, yeah, just I just want to say trust that I'll believe in God, that God will give you. Yeah. So the most important one is akhlak or iman. That is the first one for you all. Moral value for you all. That is the first one. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Thank you very much.
Okay. So I agree with Mr. Bahtiar that said the first important lesson that the student can get from their teacher, inside or outside classroom, is iman and akhlak. That should be the top from other things. You understand iman and akhlak, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't have to explain it, right? Well, yeah, okay. And the other thing is, most people say experience is the best teacher. So the second thing after iman and akhlak is teacher's experience. That's the best lesson a student can get from their teacher, inside or outside the classroom. Inside the classroom, sometimes we share our experience, right?
Yes.
Of course, when we solve questions, we share the method, the way how to solve the questions, right? That's our experience. Outside the classroom, sometimes also we talk about other things, such as how to how to s- how to be struggled in this life, right? So, of course, students can be. This is a fact. Students can be smarter than teachers, but if we talk about experience, life experience, students cannot be more than teachers in terms of life experience. Why? Because, for example, I'm 5 years old and you are 14 years old. So I got how many life experience more than you? Yeah, see? So you will never get more life experience than teachers. But the fact is you can be smarter than teachers. Yes. What's the proof? You can see from many social medias. Yeah, for example, yeah, there were plenty of people who study in university, but their ages just like as young as you. Yeah, yes, some of them now they teach in university as a professor. Maybe younger than you. Yeah. Yeah, that was incredible. That's the proof that students can be smarter than teacher, right? But if we talk about life experience, that's the best lesson student can get from their teacher. So that means you can study from not from just the teachers, but you can study from now AI. You can study from Google. That makes you smarter than teachers. Know more things than teachers. But again, when we talk about life experience, then you come to teachers, ask their advices, ask for their opinions, and so on, right?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bakhtiar and Mr. Ido, to answer the eighth question.
I think it's time for the
Eighth
last question.
questions. Okay.
Okay.
This is the last questions.
And the last question is, what is your message to those who are considering to become a teacher these days?
What is your?
Message to those who are considering to become teachers today, like or these days.
Message to future teachers.
Yeah.
It's really hard for me to give message from teacher to teacher. Yeah. Future teachers mean like you all.
Yeah, like for people who are considering to become teachers.
Yeah.
Like go to
Yeah. Message. Being a teacher is good profession. Not good, the best profession for me. For me. Yeah. Being a teacher is best profession. It's the best profession for me. If you are ready to be a teacher, the first one is you need to be patient. To be patient. And then also, you need to be someone else. What does it mean? Do you know? Yeah.
Someone else.
Sometimes we need to be you as my students. I
Yeah.
need to be you. To be you. And then play with you. And then also being your friend. Being your best friend. Of course, not only great in academic. That is the best the first one, and then also to be patient, and then the next one is you need to be other people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because being a teacher, we need to know.
Do you know what? Do you get it?
Yeah,
Yes.
being a teacher, we have to know how to handle students' emotions.
Yeah. Being other teacher, being student sometimes,
Yeah.
being other teacher, ya kan? Being other people, because there are some many characteristic that teacher need to understand.
So you mean like in teaching we also need to become actors, something like that?
Of course, of course. Okay, thank you very much.
And what about Mr. Yudo?
All right. So, message. Before I deliver the message, you know what? In Indonesia, we got this different kind of teachers. You got guru honor, but I know I don't know now we still get guru honor or not. But there was guru honor, and then guru KKI, guru P3K, guru PNS, guru penggerak, guru bla bla bla, guru bla bla bla. So if you want to be a teacher, which kind of teacher? You don't know. Okay, good for you. Because in other country, teacher is just teacher. There is no teacher A, B, C. You can ask the government. The one who will make the policies, government. So if you don't mind with that, you, the watchers, the audience, what's that? The future leader, the future teacher. If you don't mind that, then be a teacher. You don't mind about having low salary. If you don't mind having different kind of status as teachers, then be a teacher. If you love students, if you love to see how kids they grow, they develop, then be teachers. Okay? So if you want to be teacher, then don't expect from having great salary. Right? Because like what I said, there are a lot of kind of teachers. Which kind of teacher that you are going to be?
Do not think about status.
Yeah, you can Google later. Yeah, all the things that I said you can Google. What kind of teacher is A, B, C, D? Yeah, the label. So, yeah, it's about your just your passion actually. So if you want to get a lot of money, then be a businessman. Don't be a teacher. But if you want to contribute in this nation, if you want to foster, if you want to shape the future leaders in this nation, then you should be a teacher. So it's in your hand. You want to get a lot of money, then be a businessman. If you want to contribute in shaping a great nation in this country, then be a teacher. Thank you.
So, thank you for Mr. Bakhtiar and Mr. Yudo to answer all questions from us. And before we closing session time, we have another present. Okay, yeah, sure. Thank you, Janeta. Thank you. Don't forget to open it. Yay! Clap your hands. Yay!
Thank you very much.
It's a green.
Would you like to unwrap them
Yeah.
now or later?
Yeah, you can open.
I got bricks. Is it a child toy? Okay, I got brick.
So that bricks is a trend toy right now.
Yeah, letter. And wow, this is a book. Buy one get one half price.
Oh, different. Okay.
And it's a drink.
Drink.
Right. Thank you for the gift. hopefully everything that we share with you will become a thing that could lead to changing nation into a better nation.
Okay, amin ya Allah.
I will try to read. Happy Teachers Day. Thank you for your dedication, patience, and guidance. You inspire us to dream, learn, and grow every day. We're forever grateful for your impact on our life. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir.
I just want to say, keep your faith. Yeah. Keep your faith. Yeah, keep your faith. And then continue your own best way. This is one of the best way. Sharing something using your podcast.
Yeah.
Don't stop it. Go on. Continue.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
If we don't continue the podcast, I will cry all night.
Okay. So, for the present, do you like the presents?
Yes, I do. We do.
So, the bricks idea is for us because we don't know how to give it any like yeah. Thank you. So, inner child.
I think we should close this off now. What do you
Okay.
think? Okay,
Bye-bye.
so thank you everyone for watching this episode, and this could probably be our last episode, but for the next generation, as our teachers have said, please continue this podcast.
Thank you.
And thank you. If we did or said anything wrong, we are very sorry. And I say check, you say one.
Check one. Bye bye. Alright, done.
Datang akan pergi, lewatkan berlalu, ada kan tiada bertemu, akan berpisah, awal kan berakhir, terbitkan tenggelam, pasang akan surut bertemu, akan berpisah.